I don't know what it is about 2018, but it feels like I've been doing nothing but ranting this year. What's going on, everybody? Deacon here, and there's something just quickly I just want to share with you all that just made me extremely upset this morning. And that was while I was getting my girls on the bus to go to school, it's these two boys in the neighborhood, twins, and I don't care if their parents see this, even though I doubt if they will, but if they do, so be it. But there's two boys in this neighborhood, twins, and basically it got to a point where they're about to get on the bus, everybody's getting on the bus, but one of the twins, they wanted to get a snack or a cookie or something like that. And I don't know what he told the bus driver, but got the bus driver to pull over to the side to stop so he had time to run back to the house to get what he wanted and come back to the bus. And what irritates me about this is that this is a normal thing where, and especially it's always one of them that takes his time to get to the bus. But what irritates me about that is that one of the sayings I used to always grow up hearing is that it takes a village to raise a child. Even though as a parent you're responsible for your child, you still want other parents and older people to kind of look out and look around for your kids. So like, for example, if your children are outside playing and you have that one nosy neighbor that's always looking out the window seeing what's going on, but you know that there's always somebody looking around or looking out. I do the same when I'm outside with my girls and other children are out there. I'm always looking around, making sure nobody's doing nothing they shouldn't be doing or get hurt or anything like that. But to me, and this is just to me, it feels like this day and age, people don't want you to be involved or say anything or do anything to kind of correct their children unless it's a situation where the child got hurt or something, and then the parent is yelling out, well, where were the parents at? Were you adults just standing around just watching? But yet, if you take that same child and they're doing something, acting up, acting a fool, and then I say, hey, you don't need to be doing that, or you acting up, and then they tell their parents ready to fight me or cuss me out because I corrected their child. And it's frustrating because it's just like, I don't want to see many kids in certain situations where it's like, all right, I see what can happen if you continue to do things. I don't subscribe to this, kids will be kids, and especially not boys will be boys, because I know being and growing up with that type of mindset, what troubles it can get you into, and sometimes there are troubles that you can't recover from. You've heard these news stories about, young teens doing dumb things, throwing things like rocks and things off of bridges and ended up killing people. Why? Because there are people who aren't checking them to let them know that even if you're going to do little things that wild out, you shouldn't be doing things that could put other people's lives in jeopardy. And they're not being checked, or they're not allowed to be checked. And I mean, I could be making assumptions, but like I said, you always see patterns, you always see certain things, and that just infuriates me. So it's just like, I would still like to subscribe to the it takes a village to raise a child, but I see it only helps if those who are participants, I understand we have to be protective of our children because there are weirdos out here. There are people who have been in positions of trust who have taken advantage and abused that trust. So I understand that. But not being able to tell a kid, hey, you should stop climbing, a sign that's not made to be climbed on, shouldn't be one of those things I shouldn't be allowed to tell your child, or you get offended because I corrected your child. Not putting my hands on them, not saying anything disrespectful, but letting them know, hey, you shouldn't be cussing at the bus stop. Hey, you shouldn't be throwing rocks at that sign. It's like at these particular things you're not supposed to. Now, if it's a abandoned sign in the woods somewhere, do your thing. But I don't know, like I said, but that's it. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Does that saying still apply? Does it matter where you live at? Does it matter the mindset? Is it just me? Maybe it's just what I'm just experiencing right now. Let me know in the comment section below. And as always, be wise. And until I see you guys next time, have a great day.